Hello! In Microsoft Sentinel, it's common to encounter repetitive incidents and alerts that are expected. There are a few steps you can take to make managing this easier. First, review your active rules and ensure they align with your environment needs. Often, multiple rules might cover similar topics but have different names. For example, I have two rules for MFA rejected by the user. One detects it near real time, while the other runs hourly. Depending on your needs, you may want to keep just one to avoid duplicate incidents. In this case, I'll disable the NRT rule since it tends to provide less valuable information. Next, check the rule queries. Many queries use risk scores or baselines that can be adjusted. In this example, the risk score cutoff is a threshold that filters results based on the UABA or User and Entity Behavior Analytic Risk Score. Increasing this score can help reduce false positives such as those single MFA failures that frequently appear. After adjusting the query, review and update the analytic rule. One effective way to reduce false positives in Sentinel is to exclude specific entities when you expect to see them in your environment. For instance, I have threat intelligence map of domain entities that trigger a security alert when an application is blocked through Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps. Since this block is intentional, I don't need to see those alerts. By adding a line to the KQL query to exclude these entities, the result will filter out the blocked application. After applying this exclusion, you can see that the results are blank, indicating no unnecessary alerts. You can then add this exclusion to your analytic rule template. This method is useful for a variety of scenarios. For example, if you have a network scanner that triggers frequent alerts, you can exclude its IP address. Similarly, if one of your admins regularly creates user accounts, you can exclude these actions from triggering alerts. Additionally, for this scenario, you can prevent alerts from being generated entirely by going into Microsoft Defender portal and deselecting the Generate Alert option for this specific rule. Lastly, use automation. There is a built-in option for it that's simple to use. For example, if I want to automatically close incidents related to unsanctioned cloud app access being blocked, I can create an automation rule. Start by clicking Create Automation Rule and add the necessary conditions to fit your scenario. In my case, I select if title equals unsanctioned cloud apps access was blocked on one endpoint, then set the status to close, add the closing command, and apply the automation tag. Lastly, set the role expiration date. This way, you can avoid manually closing incidents that don't add value to your security team, saving you time and reducing noise. Congratulations! Now you know how to reduce false positives in Microsoft Sentinel. Happy hunting!